Jane Gutierrez. Today, I want to present my argumentative essay, The Matatag Curriculum Step Back in Education Reform. Does the Matatag Curriculum help students and teachers? Before we start, what is Matatag Curriculum? The Matatag Curriculum is a framework for education in the Philippines that aims to improve teaching and learning. It's designed to help students develop academically, socially, and emotionally, and to become responsible citizens. The Matatag curriculum, which was recently introduced in the Philippines, focuses on fundamental skills and competency in an effort to improve the quality of basic educational activities. Although supporters contend that it will advance an unchallengeable educational framework and improve learning outcomes. A more thorough analysis reveals a number of flaws that warrant significant concern. This essay argues this essay argues implementation could worsen already exist inequities in the educational system, limit students' capacity for critical thought, and lower the quality of education. Between the scholar from the various socio-economic backgrounds. Such a difference refers to the government's goal of providing sufficient opportunities for all scholars. As with the history of educational reforms that do not see the different needs and conditions of all students often lead to more inequality and unfair within the system. One of the main errors of the stable curriculum lies in its overwhelming adjustment to the memorized achieve at the cost of critical thinking and creativity, expanding the opening capabilities which can specify the student's opportunity to engage in a high order and problem-making activity. In a time when change and flexibility is the essence for success, an education system that focuses more on the foundation of knowledge threat that makes the grad not ready to navigate at complicated real man posts. Many reports covers that the strengthening of the decisive thinking skill the student receives a long-term benefits, letting change in academic public. Through the sideline, these essential skills, the curriculum of the stable potential that disrupts the identical goals of the education, to equip the students with the belongings to deliver the goods to a more complex world. The science system of teaching, moving to a new curriculum requires resources, training, and livelihood that may not even be available in all public and private establishments. It can be raised in a scenario where the day of the sun's funding can adjust and develop under the plot of firmly, while the other while the under-resourced struggles to keep the yard, expanding the educational cracking to between scholars from various socio-economic backgrounds. In closing, as the curriculum of the firm can make full intent to strengthen the education system of education in the Philippines, there is leading to a collapse in the overall tone of teaching. By, by prioritizing memorizing information and decisive thinking, the course of study can produce a generation of students who are not good at dealing with the challenges of a dynamic world. Moreover, without a careful resource retainer and financial backing for the effect only, the stable curriculum can exacerbate inequality equivalent, which ultimately counteracts forward movement toward a view of education bony. For the future of education in the Philippines, it is necessary that policy manufacturers visit again uh, and restore the curriculum firmly to protect a more holistic and inclusive approach to educate all students for success in an increasing complex orbicular society. The psychological effects of mass social media on teenagers. Social media is no longer new and eaten by teenagers, which causes both positive and negative effects and psychological effects. It is important to understand these effects, identify relevant problems, and so- learn solutions to reduce harm to our young people. One of the most cause of psychological effects of social media on adolescents is that teenagers often compare themselves to influence or peers who shows life perfect picture. Another cause of psychological stress is cyberbullying. These causes may affect their experience negative emotions such as sadness or jealousy, which may affect their mental well-being. While the negative effects of social media on teenagers are about mentality, there are also solutions to prevent these effects. One major solution that can be done is promote media literacy. Schools, parents, and mental health professionals can work together to teach teenagers how to critically study content and prevent harmful comparisons. By understanding that they will see online is not always. Another solution involves creating a safer and more supportive or gentle situation, such as making a platform about it. Social media platforms should take greater responsibility in combating cyberbullying by improved reporting system and taking faster action to eliminate harmful content. Bullying can lead problems such as anxiety, sadness, and low self-esteem. However, we can reduce the negative effects by teaching young people how to understand what they see online, making social media safer and setting healthy limits on how much time it's spent here. If we find a good balance, social media can still be without harming a positive way for young people to connect and express themselves without harming their mental health. And remember, be wise by using social media and be proud, love or yourself. The case for a later school starts time. Many students today are holding back their sleep and focusing on early school hours. Research has shown that the first hours of 30s for school can negatively affect the health, mood, and academic performance of the students. In other words, it is clear that school should start a later in the morning. At the beginning of the school day, students will get to sleep exactly, improve their education abilities, and feel better physical and mentally better. Getting less early to school will give students more time to rest. Teenagers have different sleep cycles compared to adults and children, which means they naturally sleep later. Secondly, a start time will improve the performance of academic students. Studies have shown that students who get more sleep tend to do activities properly, with higher scores and more participating in the class. In the end, a school start can help reduce the stress and anxiety that many students face. Mornings often cause students to rush and skip breakfast. When the school starts, students will have more relaxing work in the morning, leading to less stress and a better mental state for dealing with the challenge of the day. This can lead to general improvement in mental health, which is important for student well-being. In conclusion, there are many reasons for school to start later in the morning. A starting time will give students more sleep, improve their academic performance, and reduce stress. Everything is important for their health. Schools should do their schedules to provide students with the opportunity to rest more, learn better, and be healthier. By making this simple change, we can help students develop in and out of the classroom.